In 2007, Nokia controlled 40% of the entire world's phone market. Every second, somewhere on Earth, someone was buying a Nokia. They were untouchable. By 2013, they were fighting for survival. One decision, a chain reaction, everything changed. Here's what nobody tells you about Nokia's death. It wasn't Apple that killed them. Nokia saw Apple coming. They knew. They just made one choice that sealed their fate forever. This is the story of one of the most expensive mistakes in tech history. Chapter 1. The Empire. Nokia didn't start as a tech company. They started as a paper mill. 1865, Finland. By the 1990s, they had become the most innovative phone company on the planet. First camera phone, first color screen, first phone with internet. At their peak, Nokia was worth $250 billion, more than Google, more than Amazon. At that time, people didn't say, "I'm buying a phone." They said, "I'm buying a Nokia." That's not a brand. That's a religion. But here's the problem with being on top. You stop preparing for the future. And in 2007, the future arrived. Chapter 2. The Decision. Steve Jobs walks onto a stage. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone. Nokia's response? It's a nice toy. Our hardware is better. They weren't wrong, technically, but they missed something massive. Nokia ran on Symbian OS, old, slow, painful to use. Engineers inside Nokia were screaming, "We need to rebuild this, now." Leadership said, no, too expensive, too risky. Then, in 2010, a new CEO arrived, Stephen Elop, former Microsoft executive. February 2011, he sends one memo to every Nokia employee. He called it the burning platform. We are standing on a burning platform, and we must decide how to jump. His jump? Abandon Symbian, abandon Android, partner with Microsoft, use Windows Phone. Windows Phone had almost no apps, no developers, no ecosystem. Developers stopped building for Nokia. Consumers stopped buying. That memo didn't save Nokia. It announced their death. And the worst part? Nobody stopped him. Chapter 3. The Fall. 2011 to 2013, just 2 years. Nokia's market share collapsed from 34% to 3%. 32,000 employees laid off, factories shut, offices closed. A 150-year-old company evaporating in real time. In 2013, Microsoft bought Nokia's entire phone division for $7.2 billion. 2 years later, Microsoft wrote off $7.6 billion, more than they even paid, and shut it down completely. The most dominant phone company in history erased. Nokia had the money. Nokia had the talent. Nokia had the market. What it didn't have was the courage to change. They saw the fire. They had the water. They just couldn't bring themselves to use it. The lesson? The biggest threat to any empire is its own comfort zone. One decision, a chain reaction. Everything changed. That's the domino effect.